Can you please quickly tell me about yourself, Supriya?
Yes, sir. I am Supriya Patil, currently working with Capita India Software Private Limited. I joined Capita as a fresher. I have 2 years of experience, and currently my position is I am a software tester. Yeah, that's me.
What are the roles and responsibilities do you have in your current project?
Prepared test plan creation, automated test cases involved in sanity testing as well as regression testing and raise defect and also transfer knowledge to the new joiners.
Okay. And have you any experience in automation?
Yes, sir.
How
I have
many years of experience do you have in automation?
1 year of experience.
Okay, great, nice. Okay, and then like, are you just automating the regression test cases or like new feature test cases also are you
New
automating?
new feature test cases as well.
Okay, great, great. Okay, all right. So which tools and technologies basically you are using for your automation?
Uh, for language, I use Java and IntelliJ IDE for tool, and also I use framework test engine framework with page object model and data driven.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Okay, and what about the tools and technologies? Like which programming language have you used?
Java programming language I used.
Okay, Java programming. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So which Java version basically used for your automation?
Java 11 I used.
Java 11. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So can you please tell me what is meant by the constructor in Java?
Constructor is nothing but a block of code, like same as a method, you can say. Uh, Whenever the call object, that time is constructor is called.
Okay, great. And what are the type of the constructor we have?
Uh, Default constructor and parameterized constructor
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
private constructor also. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. So what is meant by the private constructor in Java then, Supriya?
Private constructor. I'm not recalling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you please tell me what are the OOPS concept basically we have in a Java?
There are four OOPS concept. The first one is inheritance. Inheritance means one class acquire properties or concept of the parent class. Because one is, for example, relation between parent and child. There are we use two terms as superclass and subclass. Superclass means a parent class, and child class means sorry subclass means child class. The child class acquires all properties or properties or behavior of from parent class. There are five types of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, hybrid inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. Uh, we use inheritance because the code duplication it's decreases because of the inheritance. We can use existing methods, and also we can build a new code, new methods in that same. And second one is a polymorphism. Polymorphism is a mechanism in Java. We can perform single action in different ways. There we get
Mm-hmm.
Greek word polymorphism. Poly means many and morph means form. There are two types of polymorphism. First is method overloading, and the second is a method overriding. Method overloading means suppose it is performed in a single class. We have say different methods in a single class, but same in name, but different in parameters. That time method overloading is happening, and method overriding is always happening parent class and child class. It means suppose you have same in method or same in signature. That time method overriding is happening. Third one is a abstraction. Abstraction is an important concept from OOPS. Here you can show only important information and hide the implementation, can say. And here we can achieve abstraction using abstract class and using abstract class and interface. And fourth one is encapsulation. Encapsulation means you can wrap data and code together, and we can create fully encapsulated class using the by defining private methods, or we have a Java bean class as a um, encapsulated class, can say. And these are the four OOPS concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Okay. Can you please tell me what is the difference between abstract class and interface in Java?
For abstract class, we use a abstract keyword, and for interface, we use a interface keyword. Using abstract class, we can achieve 0 to 100% abstraction, and using interface, we can achieve 100% abstraction. Using interface, we can achieve multiple and hybrid inheritance, but we cannot achieve uh, in multiple and hybrid inheritance using the abstract class.
Okay, great. So is the constructor available in abstract class and interface?
Abstract class. Mm, not sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. Okay. Can you please tell me what is meant by the exception in Java?
Exception in the Java means it's a abnormal or unexpected condition that occurs at the runtime of the program. We can call exception.
Mm-hmm. But what is the need of the exception handling? Why we are handling the exception?
If you not handle the exception, that will give we cannot run the program.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what are the type of the exception in Java?
Exception, there are two types of exceptions. One is checked and second one is unchecked. Checked means it is a compile, we can say compile time exception. The exceptions occurs at compile time is called checked exception, and the exception not occur at the check time, that called unchecked exception, that we can also call a runtime exception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Okay. So how we are handling the exception in a Java?
Using try and catch block. Also, we can use final, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
finally
Try.
method.
Okay. So then what is meant by the finally? Finally is a method or block?
Block.
Block. Okay. Then why we are using the finally block? What is the need of the finally block in a exception handling?
We suppose if you use only try, that time we try and final block, we can execute the exception without catch block. And also finally we can use if some important code we want to execute, that time we can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So what is the difference between through and throws keywords? Have you used the through and throws keywords?
Yes, through keyword is for to throw the exception, and throws keyword is to declare the exception.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Great. So what is meant by the string class in a Java, Supriya?
String class is string means मतलब it is a sequence of characters. It is a immutable class. So we
Mm-hmm.
cannot update or add something in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Great.
We can create string by string literal
Mm-hmm.
and by new keyword. And in string literal, suppose we already have a same string, then
Mm-hmm.
JVM will check in a string construct tool. If have already same, then it will not create the again. It refer to the same location. If not, then we'll create a new object. And if the new keyword, it always create a new. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
have already same string, but it will create again in heap memory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then suppose if you have a, let me quickly write down the statement for you. I'm just writing down a string name is equal to Supriya, semicolon, string name one. Okay, you can see these are the two string. Basically, I send it to you in a meeting chat. You can look at string name is equal to Supriya and string name one is equal to new string Supriya. So, what is the difference between these two strings?
First one is declared from using string literal
Mhm.
string. That one is stored in string constant pool, and second one is the string name one is equal to declared using the new keyword. So it will be stored in the heap memory. So two different objects will be created here.
Okay, okay, good. Um, okay, so what is the name of the string constant pool?
String constant pool is nothing but we can say stored data that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, all right. So suppose if I want to print this string system dot out dot println name is equal to name one and system dot out dot println name dot equals to name one. So what kind of output we will get over here?
Steve, first one is compare the address of those two strings. So it
Mm-hmm,
will, I think, it give a false result where the address are different. And
mm-hmm,
second is a compare the content of the string. So it give a true result.
mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Okay, so what is mean by the wrapper classes in before the wrapper classes, I'm just amending my question. So suppose string is a immutable class in Java, and suppose if you want to mutable a string, then what we have to use?
Further, we have a true string buffer and string builder class. There are multiple methods in that, so we can use that methods and we can that is a where is a string is mutable. You can
Mm-hmm,
change, update, or delete something if you want to, or else insert new data or
mm-hmm.
replace. We can.
Okay, okay, okay. So what is mean by the wrapper classes in Java?
Wrapper class is a it's convert the primitive data type into a corresponding object. It is called a wrapper class.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is the difference between call by value and call by references? What is mean by the call by value and call by reference?
In call by value, we called value by directly. Let's say,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
and for call by reference, we call by using through object.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, okay, great. Okay, all right. So can you please tell me which collection topic basically used for your automation? Which collection part have you used in your automation?
I'm not getting your question.
Okay, so you know about the collections, right? Collection is a framework we have which
Yeah.
contain the
Yes.
multiple classes interfaces, right? So
Yes.
which classes interfaces basically used in your automation framework?
Uh, Collection classes.
Okay, no worry. So can you please tell me the difference between list interface and set interface?
Yeah. List interface. It can preserve the order. You can say order insertion order. List interface can be preserved. In set interface, it cannot. And list interface can duplicates can we can insert duplicates in list, but in set we list cannot add duplicates, and in list we can add duplicate. Sorry, we can add null values as well, but in set we can add, but only one value we can add as a null.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
And if
in list,
go ahead. Very
uh,
good.
list interface implement classes are linked list, array list, stack vector, and in set hash map, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. So if you are trying to add the multiple null value in a set, what kind of exceptions we will get?
Maybe compile time.
Are you sure about this?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no worry, no worries. Okay. Uh, all right. So, what is meant by the map in a Selenium? Sorry, what is meant by the map in a collection?
Map is a connection. Map is an interface in a
Mm-hmm.
collection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so not recalling.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Can you please tell me which Selenium WebDriver version have you used in your automation?
Uh, 11 point something version I used.
Are you sure about this, Supriya?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me move ahead. Okay, can you please tell me? Yeah, can you please tell me about the difference between find element and find elements method?
Okay. Both are find element and find elements method. Both are used for the both methods are used to find on elements on web pages, and find element method used to find single element, and find elements method are used to find list of the element. Uh, Finding list of the elements. And if I suppose if element is not found for a find element, so it's a no such element exception will give. And for a find elements, the empty list will return. And yeah, and for find element and find element, find elements, so we use a tag as a locator, and find elements auto locators as a, by id, by name, by class name,
Mm-hmm.
or methods
Mm-hmm.
we can use.
Okay. So what kind of locator basically we have in a Selenium WebDriver?
There are 8 types of locator. First one is a by ID. By ID, we can by using ID we can find the element. Second is a by name. Third one is by class name. Fourth one is a link text. Fifth one is a partial link text. Sixth one is a by tag name. Seventh is a by CSS selector, and eighth one is a by XPath.
Mm-hmm. So what is meant by the XPath in a Selenium WebDriver?
XPath means is a XML path. We try to suppose all the elements are not working. Sometimes we're not able to find the element by using other methods. That time we use a XPath. XPath. So it's a path in the DOM structure. We find there are 2 types of XPath. First one is absolute, and second is a relative. Absolute XPath is a full a whole path. It starts from single forward slash. But disadvantage of this path is suppose we suppose we update something, or we add something in that path, then in that case the path is failed. And second is the relative. In relative, it starts with the middle of a page, as absolute XPath starts from the root node, and relative XPath starts with a double forward slash. And there are 5 methods, can say, for relative XPath to find.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. All right. Correct. Okay. Can you please tell me about the how to automate the drop down in the Selenium WebDriver?
Uh, for dropdown, we use a select class. Using select class, we have 3 methods to select by select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. On
Mm-hmm.
either this method we can select. And for deselect also we have methods,
Mm-hmm.
deselect by index, deselect by value, and deselect by visible text. And if you want to deselect for multiple options, then deselect all option is also present for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay. Great. Okay. Can you please tell me about if you want to fetch the all options from the drop down? So what we have to do?
Gate options, I think we used for gate merit.
Are you sure about this?
For select or for gating
Or for
options.
we just want to get the all options which is available in a drop down. So
Yeah.
what? Mm-hmm.
Mm, yes, so using select class, we uh, Then we print the element dot get options method. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, no problem. So suppose if you want to open the particular website URL. So what are the ways basically we have to open the website URL?
Okay. We have two methods. One first one is a navigate to URL method and navigate. Sorry, driver dot navigate uh, to URL, and second one is a driver dot get. By using
Mm-hmm.
these two methods,
Okay.
we can.
Okay. What is the difference between quit method and close method?
Uh, by close method, we only close the current window, current browser window, we can say. And
Mm-hmm.
by using quite, suppose we have, I have multiple windows open. So using quite, all the browser window will be closed. Will be closed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So let me move ahead about the next scenario. So can you please tell me about the what is meant by the iframe in a Selenium WebDriver? How to select the iframe basically? How to basically select the frame in a Selenium WebDriver?
We can say if you want to check the iframe, we can by inspecting also we can check by using this, and also iframe tag is used for this.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So what are the method basically we have to select the iframe?
For iframe, I think we're using index
Mm-hmm.
by ID or name, and third one is by web element.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. Okay. So can you please tell me about the what is the difference between get window handle and get window handles method?
Okay. Both the methods are used to handle the multiple windows. In get window handle, we handle it handles the current window, and get window handles it handle the multiple windows. In get window handle, it returns single ID, and in get window handles, it returns multiple IDs that opened in that multiple windows. And the return type of get window handle is string, and get window handle for get window handles is a set.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So can you please tell me so you use Maven tool for your automation, right?
Yes.
So where are you going to define the dependencies in a Maven project?
Um, testng.xml.
Are you sure about this? We want to add the dependencies. So where are you going to define the dependencies?
Mm, For Maven, I think we install. I'm a little bit confused.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes, in testng.xml.
Okay, all right. So if we added the dependencies as per you are saying that.
Maybe you confused it testng.xml or form.xml something. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. So suppose as per your answer, suppose if we added the dependencies in a test.xml file, so where
Hmm.
it is stored locally, where it is going to stored on your local machine.
Uh, .em2 jar file. .em2 it's a folder.
.m2 folder. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
local repository.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. And can you please tell me the life cycle of the Maven?
Yeah, Marvel lifecycle is like a whole the building process of the project. Here are the three steps. First one is the default. Here handles the deployment of the project. Second one the clean. Here the cleans the handle the project cleaning. And third one is the site. Here the handles the documentation of the site.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, okay, great. Uh, okay, so you use the TestNG for your testing framework, right?
Yes.
Can you please tell me the hierarchy of the TestNG annotations?
Yeah. First one is a before suit. before test, before class, before method, at the rate test, after method, after class, after test, and after suit. These are the
Mm-hmm.
hierarchy.
Okay, great. So what is the difference between before method annotation and before class annotation? What is the difference between these two
Before
annotations?
method and before class, right?
Yes.
Yeah, before method, or before method is every time run before the at the rate annotation for every at the rate test annotation, and before class is run only one time before for first at the rate test annotation, and it is run only once in the class, full class, before class.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
before for repetition we use a at the rate before method.
Okay. All right. So what is meant by the priority in a test engine?
Priority means which test cases we want to execute first, which want to second. That time we use a priority. Mm, but first one will follow the priority as per annotation, and after that is follow the alphabetically. Also, we default priority is 0, and so we can define priority in a numbers, even minus also.
Okay. Okay. And what is the default priority if we are not defining the priority for the particular test cases? So what is the default priority of that test case?
0.
Okay. Can we define the priority in a float?
No.
Okay. Great. So suppose if you want to run our particular test case multiple times, so which annotations we have to use? If you want to single, if suppose if we have a single test case and I
Mm-hmm.
want to run that single test case 100 times, so which annotations we have to use?
Okay. Yeah, innovation count we can use. Innovation count is equal to, if I suppose add 100, then test case will run 100 times.
Okay. Great. Okay. What is meant by the parallel testing in a test engine? How we can achieve the parallel testing with the in a test engine?
Parallel testing means we parallel testing is a testing technique. We can test multiple cases simultaneously and say in
Mhm,
a multiple. Yeah, we can
mhm,
use it. In testng.xml, we
mhm,
declare in a suit which how many threads we want to
mhm.
count and suit name. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. Can you please tell me about the can you please tell me about the what is meant by the parameterization in a test engine?
Parameterization is if you sometimes we want to uh, input, we can say in add it, that time we use a parameterization
Very good.
to pass parameters, and we can use parameters by ways we can use parameterization. First one
Mhm,
is at using parameter as the parameter method. Second is using data driven.
Very good. Okay. So can you please tell me what is the difference? So you are using the version controlling tool for your automation, right? Which version controlling tool are you using? Git, Bitbucket, GitLab.
Git.
So can you please tell me how to create the new branch from the main branch?
Mm, uh, we do defer command we use
Mm-hmm,
for create a
mm-hmm,
local repository, or we can say for a
Okay, okay. No worry, no worry. Can you please tell me what is the difference between put and post method?
mm, uh, using post method we can create a new data. Can say new something we want to add new resource or new any details, we can create use a post in that case. And for put using, we can only update the data. Like we can if we want to update something, that then in that case we can use a put.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm pretty